Beloved one, I see the moment your heart begins to whisper, maybe I should just run. I see you standing in the middle of your ordinary day, making coffee, riding the bus, sitting at your desk, yet inside you, everything feels hunted. A message lands with a sharp edge. A conversation turns cold. A rumor travels faster than truth. And suddenly you feel like a small bird in open air, with nowhere safe to land. Some of you have been told, directly or indirectly, flee. Disappear. Stay quiet. Don't make waves. Protect yourself. And you try, but your soul grows tired from living in survival mode. You look at the world and think, if the foundations are being destroyed, if what used to be right is now mocked, what can the righteous even do? I know that fear. I know the fatigue of watching violence rewarded, deceit celebrated, and integrity treated like knavet. And I want you to hear this without strain. You are not weak for feeling shaken. You are not faithless for asking questions. You are loved in the middle of the trembling. Stay close to this channel if you need a steady place to breathe again. Subscribe, not as a click, but as a quiet decision. I will not walk through this alone. And don't leave, because in the middle I will give you an answer that can change the way you face fear. The safest place is not always the place with the least danger. Often the safest place is the place where your trust becomes rooted in me, and your soul stops running from itself. Now let me lift your gaze. David's world was not gentle when he spoke these words. He knew what it meant to be targeted, arrows prepared in the shadows, whispers aimed at the upright in heart. Yet he answered the panic with a sentence that is stronger than any threat. In the Lord I put my trust. This is the divine perspective you cannot afford to lose. When foundations around you shake, it does not mean reality has no foundation. It means you are discovering the difference between human structures and eternal truth. Here is the single image I want to place in your heart. My throne is bedrock beneath a trembling city. Buildings may crack. Systems may fail. People may change. But beneath it all, deeper than headlines and outcomes, there is a rock that does not fracture, my presence, my holiness, my clear sight, my love of righteousness. You are not asked to pretend the arrows aren't real. You are invited to stand on bedrock while they fly. The Lord is in his holy temple, his throne is in heaven, his eyes behold. I see what is done in secret. I test hearts without cruelty. I do not confuse noise with truth. And I do not abandon the upright to defend themselves with panic. First, anchor your trust before you choose your next step. Say it slowly, even if your voice shakes. In the Lord I put my trust. Trust is not passivity, it is placement. You are placing your center in me before you place your body anywhere else. David learned this when fear tried to command him to flee. He could move wisely without surrendering inwardly to terror. And Jesus did the same when danger rose around him. He did not let threat become his shepherd. He listened to the Father, acted with clarity, and remained free inside. Second, name the fear, but do not let fear write your theology. Fear will tell you, God is distant. God is silent. God is not watching. But the truth is quieter and stronger. His eyes behold. When you feel targeted, your mind starts building worst-case castles. Bring that imagination back to me. The apostles were watched, opposed, accused, yet they prayed with steady hearts because they knew heaven was not confused. They did not win by outshouting their enemies, they endured by remembering who was truly seated on the throne. Third, when you feel the foundations breaking, rebuild in the invisible places first. The question, what can the righteous do, is not a dead end, it is a doorway. You can pray. You can speak truth without venom. You can refuse to become cynical. You can remain clean in your motives. Whisper this into the fracture lines. The Lord tries the righteous. This does not mean I enjoy your pain. It means I refine what is real in you so it cannot be stolen by pressure. David was shaped in caves before he was seen in courts. Your hidden endurance is not wasted, it is forming a strength that survives storms. Fourth, choose courage that is gentle, not aggression disguised as faith. Some of you think righteousness means you must fight every battle loudly. But righteousness also means restraint, wisdom, timing, and love that does not compromise. Hold this phrase like a candle in your hands. The Lord loves righteousness. I do not ask you to mirror violence to prove you're strong. Jesus stood before false witnesses and did not let their lies turn him into hate. He spoke what was necessary, stayed silent when silence was holy, and entrusted judgment to God. There is a courage that shouts, and there is a courage that remains steady. I will teach you the steady kind. Fifth, release the outcome to my justice so your soul can stay whole. You are not required to punish the wicked with your own hands, your own words, your own obsession. There are storms that belong to my governance, not your nervous system. The psalm speaks of judgment in strong images, but hear the heart beneath it. Evil does not get the final word, and violence will not rule forever. Let this settle you. The righteous Lord his countenance beholds the upright. I see you. I recognize you. I will not misplace you in the crowd. When David was hunted, there were days he could not clear his name, yet he could keep his heart. And when the early believers were wronged, they kept their integrity, and my justice moved in ways they could not engineer. Now receive the answer I promised you. When fear says, flee like a bird, it is not always warning you about danger, it is sometimes trying to make you abandon your calling, your peace, your identity. Wisdom may tell you to relocate, to set boundaries, to seek help, to step away from harm. But fear wants more than safety, it wants exile. It wants you to live as if you have no father, no refuge, no bedrock. Beloved, you can take wise steps without living like you are abandoned. You can protect yourself without losing yourself. Because I am not only watching from afar, I am present, holy, awake, and near. My throne is not an idea. It is reality. And that reality can become your inner foundation even when the world feels unstable. So breathe now. Let your heart unclench from the constant scanning, the constant bracing, the constant what if. You are not alone in the open air. You are seen. You are held. You are guided. I bless you with discernment to know when to stay and when to move. I bless you with courage to remain upright in heart when arrows are aimed in secret. I bless you with peace that is not fragile, peace that rests on bedrock. I bless you with community, safe voices, wise counsel, timely help. And I bless you with a steady trust that becomes your refuge, so that even if foundations around you shake, your soul does not collapse. If this message strengthened you, subscribe and stay close. And share it with someone who feels pressured to run, someone who is afraid, someone who needs to remember. The Lord is in his holy temple, his throne is in heaven, and his eyes behold.